that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. And I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hi everyone, this is Edward of Titan. We are back again with War Thunder stream. It almost caught me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's get to War Thunder. Oh my! Like, I was literally looking at the screen for 1 second. I was like, what the frick? I lost a big chunk of time there, but... Okay, let's get this activated. There comes the sound. Thank goodness. Oh my! Shout out to Thunderbolt 1YT. Yeah, you certainly can join. You know it. Let's get this over there. Beautiful. And shout out to Captain Epic Gaming. For some reason, my machine's being evil. It won't let me scroll up. Yeah, favorite tank is definitely the Cheese Wedge currently. Favorite plane is the G8N1. Favorite helicopter? None. Like... I don't like any helicopter right now. I've only used one so far and I don't like them. So I don't have a favorite helicopter yet. And yeah, I wish I'd done more with today, to be honest. It just feels like I wasted the day. I hate wasting days. Really do. Let's see. Oh, I gotta do more. I found out some more stuff because I've always got like side projects in my head. I found out a little bit more detail on some things I like to do. Like every single time I'm like, I want to do something, and then I look at the price and I'm like, oh, this again. Or I want to do this, and oh, frick this. Every single freaking time. Like, there's actually a channel. This thing is really buffering for some reason. There's actually a channel. Let me see if I can get the link. I really like the content. He's got shorts. They're really funny. Which I don't like. I mean, I think it's more of a first world thing. I think the quality of life in third world countries has had a different trajectory. Can everybody stop bumping me? Like, I'm literally gone from my keyboard for 2 seconds, and then every single time somebody's bumping me. Like, just stop. Let me just move. For goodness sake, I'm literally just trying to move. Okay, so yeah, there you go. No, I said share channel. This thing's copying the same link again. Sorry about that, frick. This channel. He's got a lot of funny shorts. What the frick? Is it doing the same thing? This is really irritating me. Now I'm irritated. There you go. Finally, frick. What the heck is up with this machine? Well, it just kept throwing up more windows of, are you sure? Are you sure you want to share this link? Are you sure? Are you sure? What about this? Just share, just freaking copy. But okay, now that all that nonsense is gone. Sometimes I just get frustrated with the freaking computer when it just keeps giving you windows of. I get the idea of one are you sure window, but when it just keeps spamming windows of are you sure, it just gets really irritating. But yeah, that's the link to that channel. It's got a lot of funny shorts, but every single thing these days I'm like, maybe I want to do this, and I get a idea of what it costs. I'm like, oh frick, I don't know. It's a very relative question, but yeah, let's see. Like, ooh, hey, ooh, oh, freaking blue text trap. Whoop. Oh. Okay, this is the worst possible situation. Getting jammed in a freaking wall, literally to the. That was the worst possible thing that could happen, because I got stuck on the wall. It blocked my vision to shoot, and it didn't block me from getting shot. That's the freaking. For an animal with no hands, I'm always surprised how the snail can give you a middle finger, because the panel broke. And then I don't even know how to describe that. That is such a next level middle finger from the system. I can't even describe it. It's freaking crazy. How that just perfectly ruined everything. That was just nuts. It just went perfectly wrong. Oh my! Shout out to Joel Poikolainen. It is good to see you over there. Let me quickly see that question. Oh man, hello Ed Rad. We're gonna move up in BR. This is the same like people asking me when you're gonna get a nuke, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm going as fast as I can. I've got the one vehicle that's still left, the IKV 91 105. I think it's the 91 105. If I get that one grinded out, it's like halfway, I think. Or I think it's actually early days. But as soon as that vehicle's done, I finally have a rank 6 lineup. So yeah, then I'd be cool to shift on over. Because I've already got 3 medium tanks and 1 anti-air unlocked. I am planning on unlocking another light vehicle. And I'm like, what the frick? What did you shoot at? You shot at something. What are you shooting at? Got me concerned now. He's just shooting at everything. He's paranoid. Okay, now I will let you know. Well, you'll see. It's been the rank 5 Sweden ground grind stream forever. It'll become the rank 6 Sweden ground grind as soon as that happens. This is the only angle we are exposed from, so I wouldn't. There's hordes of tanks over there. I wouldn't expect them to be breaking through. I've got a feeling I'm going to get shot when I go around this corner. Let's see. I'm doing it anyway. That's the level of caution I have. Although if you're still alive over there, that's a good sign for me. Uh-oh. What? Okay, we got a plane. We got a plane somewhere. That has to be a plane. Yep, he's shooting at something. Whatever that was, it's gotten good coverage now. I'm just gonna keep my eye open on that because that could be more dangerous. But yeah, no, it's. I don't think it's generally just the inflation thing. Inflation does warp your perspective of prices, because you have to keep mentally adjusting in your head what the prices of things are to account for inflation. Some things are definitely more expensive than they should be. Like I don't know, they're getting a bit greedy with the profit margins on some things. I've got to say. I gotta say, I get it. There are people messing around, so you have to build in the margins to make up for the crap. But sometimes they're inflating it a bit too much. I do think, I think innovation does suffer when people can't buy basic necessities easily because they don't have any money to actually take risks anymore. And that's what investment is. A lot of investment is risk. It's like, I wonder why the economy is standing still. It's because you made it impossible for people to do anything but try and buy a freaking home. Is he over there? Oh, there you go. The tank's cannon's gone. Go, bros, go! What did I shot the cannon of a destroyed tank. That's random. What is he shooting at? He's very paranoid. Well, that T-92 is one of the most paranoid tanks I've ever seen. He shoots at random stuff. I am still... Let me tell you. My main projects at the moment are curtains. I'm very happy to have done 2 rooms curtains by now. Then the workshop, because I need to actually get a proper workstation. Like, what the frick? Why am I blanking on the word? Workbench and wall lining, and sometimes people do weird things and you gotta fix everything. I wanted to fix the curtain problem, but I ended up just fixing how they were fixed to the wall, because people do weird things. So then it's the workshop and the computer. So my computers are like the last few days, I think but about 2 times I've had a problem with specifically this computer, because it's got a lot of like second-hand components. It's freaking out to a degree. Are you serious? How is that thing still invulnerable? It was moving. So my main shift is to shift both into a MATX low profile box, as well as switching over to NVMe SSD, which will require also switching over to a newer processor and motherboard. So it's the first time in a very, very long time that I'm actually going to be buying new computer parts. I haven't bought new computer parts since I think I bought this PC's RAM new. That's it. And it's DDR3 RAM. I literally achieved nothing in this whole match. Well, this thing's got the GTX 1650 single fan one, and it's got a 4440 i5, so that just tells you how old the motherboard is. It's still running DDR3 RAM, so it's pretty old. Dang it, Thunderbolt, you're leapfrogging. You're just going leaps and bounds. This is where I'm at currently. I need to still get this tank. How on earth are you soaring this fast through a tech tree? That's just nuts. And we got 1 like. But yeah, so it's a few projects I have, and every now and again I make progress on one. But then I look at the price to do something and I'm just like, oh, frick, why? And then literally I look on the shops and they're like, we don't have these items. I'm like, okay, can you deliver them? Yes, that's $100. I'm like, no. I'm not going to pay $100 for local delivery. I'm just not going to do it. I'd rather suffer and keep looking for alternative options. Which I'm doing, and I found some, so at least I'm getting away with it that way. Oh my, shout out to Chaseng Jiong. It is good to see you over there. But my perspective has flip-flopped so much on what I wanted to do with the curtains. Like, as soon as I went into a curtain shop that actually cuts them to size, I was like, you charge how much for this? Like, oh, frick. And then my perspective changed massively. Because it's like, no, I can't do this. I can't pay for this. So I shifted over to trying to at least get everything I can, like, on the cheap. The curtains will probably eventually be custom. Very likely, because that's the specific feature that I want detailed, but only because the window sizes are random. I've got some random window sizes. A bit weird. Oh my! Shout out to Srinivas Chilakala. It is good to see you over there. It has been a while. Very, very good to see you over there. Let's see. Oh man! And shout out to Zone X guy. Yeah! Like that is why one of my images on the background screen when I start the streams on the right. I wonder if anybody's actually wondered, is that what game is that from? That's not from a game. That's just a piece on, I always joke that the landlord has a barrel and a whip. And he slings you over the barrel until your feet can't touch the ground, and then he just goes to town with the whip. That's basically the rental structure, is you being slung over a barrel, you can't do anything, and they just freaking whip you. Okay, that's rent. Rent in a nutshell. There you go. Hey, ooh, wait a minute. I saw ya. Let's see, can I get away with minimum drop? Nice. I thought the second one might not hit. At least the first one did. Oh, they're good. Well, they're good enough. They were clear of the ridge. I couldn't see them. I had a feeling they were there, but oh, he was at the rocks. I just couldn't see them properly. Dang, I wanted to get something with that vehicle. I wanted to give myself a nice kill over there. But yeah, I think Srinivas also saw the one shot I did on the when rent is due in the big city. That was an eye-opener. That was a massive eye-opener, because I'd never seen a rental situation that brutal until I went to Auckland. It was eye-opening just how, like, the only way I could describe it was it's a financially brutal place. It's a very difficult thing to describe. It's financially brutal. Like, you feel beaten up financially by everything around you. It's a very, very weird experience. It's definitely not something I'd recommend. Because every single place you go, there's some form of price increase or something, or some gouging, or you cannot breathe. Like, you're constantly being pressed and pulped by everything. So that was a pretty eye-opening experience. Definitely very demotivating. But yeah, you find ways, man. You find ways. and then you start friggin' doing other stuff. But it's definitely different. Because it was not this difficult to afford certain things in the past. Let's see. It depends on how far back you go. I think what happened was we basically had a massive quality of life explosion in the middle of the 20th century. And it's sort of being caught up now. Because I think a lot of the metrics are pretty much where they were at the Great Depression. Like what people living with their parents in adulthood. I think home ownership's also down that far. A lot of metrics are back down to where they were during the Great Depression. So yeah, this is not looking too good. Let's see. Ah, these rocks. These rocks are blocking my vision. He come by? No, he's not coming past. Problem is that they... Ooh, he's gonna see me. Let me just see. Okay, at least my suspension is not giving me issues over this. I almost feared that it was gonna block me. A way that I sometimes get blocked by my own suspension at a dip. But nah, it's working. I'm surprised nobody's coming past here. Like, come on, man. At least one vehicle should be coming past. Let's see. Because I'm vulnerable. Ooh! Oh my goodness. Oh, that's terrible. Let me see if he'll turn. Please don't reverse. Please don't reverse. Dang. Oh, frick. I really wanted that. Hey. Nice. But there is somebody on the side there. I saw something coming here through the rocks over here, which is a bit of a worry. Ooh. Yes. Yes. I was worried about that one. I really thought I was stuffed there. What? What the heck? Yep. Yeah, by looking that way, I was vulnerable from the south. It was either or. It was literally either or situation. Like, you can't have both. Maybe if I go further to the side, that might be possible. But in this, I don't know if it'll be worth it. It has been a while. It's good to see him over there. But yeah, my thoughts keep going back and forth with certain things. I'm like, do I want to make a floating desk? Nah, I don't want to make a floating desk. Okay, do I want to switch the room layout to suit the desk over there? Nah, okay, I don't want to do it. But I keep having these ideas that are like popping up, and thinking about them, and then, nah, let's not do that. It's sort of irritating because it's... Oh, come on, it's just distractions. End of the day. Bonk. I see you. I see what you're doing over there. Ooh. Oh, you serious? He got my gun breach. My gun breach. Frick. Keep moving. Thank goodness this thing's fast in the reverse. Yo. Okay, problem is there's no dune that's covering me properly. Like, I'm gonna need to reverse a lot more if I want to get away from them. And there was just no dune. I thought there was a dune that I crossed, but I couldn't get one. Let's see. Ooh, I'd rather take that. It's gonna be a bad choice, but that thing's not made for this long-range fight. So, the heck was that? Rather do the jet. Why are you not painted? Why are you grey? There you go. That took a while. That was awkward. That was an awkward wait. What does it look like in here? Let me quickly see. Is there something here that gives me speed? You got acceleration. You got... Where's my speed? Does this thing not have a speedometer? Seriously. All of this. It's got detonators. It's got... Where's the other thing? Freakover. But it doesn't have freaking... No speed. What the frick? What? I got altimeter... Acceleration, that's not speed. I'm still, let me just see. It still says I'm 1,000 meters, but it might be one of those where you're not at sea level. Dang it, I shouldn't have been zoomed in all the way. he's turning to the other side. No! No! Wake up! This... Oh, you see... Where do you come from? It's the same jet pretty much. That is just painful. I was about to say, like, I'm pretty sure he's got the G-suit, and I'm supposed to be maxed out for pilot G-forces, and still struggles that much with the jet's G-forces. Wow, like this is some of the worst beginning to a stream I think I've ever had. I'm just being slapped down by everybody. The A-team might have arrived. Very likely they might have arrived. Let's see. What? I was still... oh man, that's... If I'm complaining this much about my performance and I'm third in the freaking team... Like, there's a big leap there, but we got smacked. Yo! We got beaten good. I actually wanted to look at my tech tree for a while, but Bouncer is pretty cool. Although it makes sense, we're slotting pretty easily. Let's see. Okay, this map can be good. I'm going to try and rat it out between A and B. More between there, because I usually struggle to see things when I'm in a tank over there, so I'm going to go over there. Might be good rat territory. Might be. I might be completely stuffed again. Let's see. That's what this is about. Come on now. Come on, machine. But yeah, as soon as I get the old desk thing sorted out, got the computer sorted out, I'm pretty sure, I've actually had to think about it, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to change this screen, because this screen has an irregular resolution, as you can clearly see on the stream. And my initial thought was to like force fit it somehow. I'm pretty sure there's an option to do that, but I just ended up not doing that, and now I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to do something. And most likely the best thing to do is just get a screen that is more appropriately scaled for the typical ratio, because this one is a slightly atypical ratio. I think it's 1680 by 1050, which I think it's supposed to be by 1280. I think, I can't fully remember. But something is definitely causing confusion, or by like 102 or something like that, or 960. But I know the ratio is slightly off. Like the width is a standard width, but the depth or the height of the screen is not standard. And that does cause some confusion on my streams. Oof. Okay, something's happening over here. Okay, that's Type 16. No, that's not the Japanese tank. Ooh, what the heck? Okay, I'm just gonna guess if he's there. Let's see. Okay. Well, we tried. Let's see. Nothing over there. Just a very irate homeowner. He's like, what did you do? You ruined everything. 20 years of mortgage payments ruined. I'm trying to help this one. I might regret it, but I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to try and help you, my friend, because that's what we do. Okay. Don't see anything over there. Man, I saw a streamer the other day get repaired and not say thank you, and I was like, oh! It felt so. I was like, oh man, I can't believe you didn't say thank you. Let's see. Oh, I hate this man. Did he come from the other side? Oh, he was even from the front. I don't know why I'm so out of my element. Like, I literally played this game yesterday. Although, I must say, when I'm doing my dailies, I'm focusing overwhelmingly on air. I don't know if it's affecting my ground performance. So I'm focusing massively on air. Mainly due to how much I like the G8N1, but especially the KI-100. Like, the KI-100, I've had several dailies and, what do they call them? Special tasks. Where I need to take out like 2 or 3 people in a match. And I've gotten them. I don't usually get those, like, successfully done. But the KI-100 is really good at living long enough to take out several planes. It's a very good plane. Like, it's hard to say what it is really that helps it so much. It's definitely a mix of turning, which is weird because its turn speed doesn't look good on paper. But somehow I seem to be making it turn faster than other planes. I outturned the I-16, which I'm still freaked out. Oh, wait a minute. I'm still astonished by it. Yep, I thought so. Shell shattered, whatever that is, it's strong. Let's see, he's over there. That's a medium tank. A medium tank with the mantlet so strong my shell shattered. Although, to be honest, I'm surprised he didn't shoot me first because he had more than enough time. He had more than enough time to shoot me first there. Let's see. My artillery recharge, so I'll definitely target that area. Okay, so he's over there. Flare over there. What the frick? What's he doing? What's he doing? I saw something over there. Did you see? Couldn't tell if I'm being blocked or something there. Almost thought that was camo. Is that? Okay, no, I thought that might be somebody's like gun or something sticking out there above the wall. But nah, I don't think so. Oh man, and we got 4 likes. But please don't knock out this tank so quickly, because for real, I want to do something good in the stream. Like it's been half an hour. Just a little bit better performance than the start, because man, it's going bad. Okay, I've got no planes, at least none that I can see. But yeah, the KI-100 is, as I say, the only thing it really has against it is climbing. It's not good at climbing for long because the engine overheats. Although that being said, I saw somebody stream the other day and they were cooking the engine like crazy. They were flying with a Spitfire, but that thing was pushing, like the oil was pushing. And they didn't seem to care. They're just like, yeah, it's good. And I've never really pushed my plane to the point that the oil actually destroys the engine, at least not when it's still healthy. I tend to do that when it's gotten damaged, but I actually wonder how much those engines can take. Because maybe I'm just too cautious. Maybe I can really push that KI-100 in terms of its climbing a lot more than I think I can. Okay, here's the problem. I know there's somebody to the right. I saw it. That heavy tank. Oh! Don't know what that was. It might be the one that I was worried about. There's a heavy tank here somewhere, and yeah, I knew I was risking it by not looking that way. So either that was friendly fire or I managed to angle that perfectly. Either way we win. Oh, cactus! Oh my! Let's see. Actually, somebody attacked that B point. That's wide open. Apparently there's somebody here. Oh! Let's see. Nah, that's the foundation, man. Oh, that's a container. Okay, let's see. Let's drop. Whoop. Slowly. What the heck? This thing keeps picking them up. Oh, is he behind the building? I think I keep messing up. I think he's in the front, but he's not. Oh my! Shout out to Secure Cake 0JJ5W, who's got cheap viewers on streamboo.com. You are banned, Mr. Bot. Oh my! But shout out to AST Gaming, and shout out to Kimbyomsu. It's good to see both of you over there. Okay, I thought that was a plane. That's just shrapnel flying up. Quickly now, quickly, let's catch up. It has not gone well at the start. Like this is a good tank, but I have not been using it well. So hopefully I get something better out of it this time. What's happening? Turn faster. Thank goodness. Like, we had to get that advantage at some point. Okay, there was somebody there. Ooh. Okay, they are able to still take the A point, so they are still mobile. They're still able to move. I need to be careful because I am exposing the sides. Ooh, frick. Okay, no more. I think. Oh, I was right. I was right. Dang it! That was probably like a tenth of a second difference between my shell hitting and your missile hitting. Like, microscopic in terms of time. Okay, we got a XM800 over there. Causing trouble. Okay, he's still invulnerable. Let's see how long he's invulnerable. You got the pillow power, so that's helping him. You got him? Let's see, where could he be? I think he's over there. He's definitely flanking you. Oh, he's not. He's not. Ah, whoopsie. Where is he? I thought he was flanking you over there. For Thunderbolt. Ah! Dang it! Is he getting you? Because he's real fast. He's sneaky, man. Yo! Yeah, he took you out. Which I need to be careful not to expose my side, because otherwise it's going to take me. That thing's going to take me, isn't it? Well, isn't he still here? Are you kidding me? Okay, please get going faster. What? Why did he damage? There's some sort of vision port in my machine gunner. We lost 2 points! Where's he going? Where's he going? Yo! Not gonna lie, I knew if he had enough time, he would tear apart my tank, like bullet by bullet. So I knew time was against me. Thank goodness I got him. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Shout out to G Bro, and we got 5 likes. That's beautiful. Uh-oh. I think if that XM got me from the side, because that's what he was trying to do, I would have been stuffed. Because this tank just does not have the side armor to take even that caliber of bullet for a extended period of time. That being said, that XM, I've had that thing ripped through my freaking STRV 101, so yeah, it can rip through a medium tank, that's for sure. Ooh, talisman. I know the chance is small, but I'm still saying talisman. It claims it can give me a million silver lions. You lie! It'll never be. Talisman would have been better. I would have appreciated a talisman. Let's see. Yes, it's still 94 away. That's still a while. The VDAR would help, because the VDAR would grind that out. I did check that. And it is good for the RP. Maybe I should just do VDAR a bit more. Only thing, I don't like glass cannons. That's why I don't like light tanks. The VDAR is a classic glass cannon. Classic. Okay, so this map, I will do the VDAR. I will try to get to this corner here, because that favors the VDAR a bit more. The other side, I would say I would like to go on the left side, but it's not for a vehicle like the VDAR. VDAR is more for the other side, at least in my experience. Good thing is the C point's not there. If the C point was there, we'd get more attention there. So maybe I'll be able to get through there. Let's see. Full speed. Full speed. Okay. I need to switch off your stuff. You're going. Okay. That's a good companion tank to have. AML 90, I mean, if I get stuffed, at least I'll have somebody to avenge me. It's very strong. It's a 50 caliber. What's this? Yeah, it makes sense. You can hear the thump. Like the 50 cal has got this significantly harder thump. than the 7 mils or the 30 cals. Let's see. I've got a feeling if I'm not careful, I'm gonna get sniped. Something is definitely out there getting a good spot. I can just feel it. I feel it. Something out there is coming quick. Oh, let's just hope we can get there in time. I'm gonna be behind the town. That helps. But I'm really concerned. I just have this feeling something is getting into position faster than I can. What happened? Okay, whatever just got shot, I'm in the same position, so that's not good. I'm in the same line of sight position. Okay. Don't go over the street, don't go over the street. Whew. Okay. Okay, there you go. Got my eye in. Let's just see. Okay, I got a feeling he's... Oh! Oh, you... No! No way. No. Okay, thank... if it was that tank, I was like, there is no way that could be possible. But okay, well, somebody else got around the corner. Because, yo, I would have... If it was... He literally was still moving. He barely even got around the corner. That would have been... Okay, are you German tank? He's not even German tank. Goodness sake, man. Why act like a German tank if you're not a German tank? Let's see. Oh! Man, I almost thought I saw Desert Camo there. Okay, so looking. Nothing. Ooh, what's that? Is that beehives? What's... Oh, that's just like traffic cones. Okay. And also, I'm actually finally trying out fertilizer. I saw a YouTube video about growing tomatoes, and the dude was really on point with the fertilizer, and I was like, okay, there's clearly something to this. I really try and steer away from having to intervene in my plants growing, but the results, because he grew a vegetable that I'm familiar with growing, and the results were way different with the fertilizer. So I was like, okay, you convinced me. Go buy a little tub and see what I can get done, because it didn't. I think also it isn't as intensive as I was thinking it was. I thought, oh man, these people are putting so much into the soil. It's not a lot, like it's just a pretty small amount of pellets that you put in, or solute, or dissolve in water. So giving that a try, gonna see if it helps the strawberries, man. Get some healthy strawberries as well as a few other things. Let's see. Although the only thing that I realized was I got slow release, and I tried to dissolve it in water, and I was like, but doesn't that defeat the purpose of slow release? It probably does. Ooh! So the water mix dissolved some of it, but definitely not nearly all of it. I shot him! Wake up! What's wrong? Okay, I tried. It looks like I just tracked him. I really tried. I can't see what it is in there. Because I was like, I'm not having this happen again. I'm not having my ability to freaking shoot wrecked again this fast. I don't know what it is. It's my only explanation would be they got the A-team rolling, because these people are on point. That's gotta be a high altitude bomber. Very high. Are you serious? If that VDAR hits that thing, That'll be nuts. I know you got the shells for it, but one single round to try and take something on at that altitude, good luck. I don't think you have any chance at all. What the frick, are you serious? Okay, no, he's just diving, because that would be crazy if he was actually shot. Like a single round any altitude against the plane is already a stretch, but that altitude? No, he'd have to be perfectly still. I mean, when I say still, I mean not even moving at all. Just hovering up in the sky. Might work on a helicopter. I'm not saying people don't get those shots, they obviously do, but I definitely don't. Okay, man, don't worry, bro. You just make the smoke and I'll help you get some wrenches in there. Wrench for a wrench. There you go. Okay, I've got a feeling there's something up front here. There was something to the right over here. Let's see if we can be sneaky about it. I'm really struggling with the scenery. My feeling is whatever tank I'm opposing is not struggling the way I'm struggling. Oh, I can't see anything. Oh, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, I can't see. And then, are you serious? From that direction. That was unexpected. I'm actually going to use backup. That was unexpected. I did not. Oh, he got you as well. What the frick? A red tag on a friendly in-air realistic. Just nothing. What the heck? What do you mean by that? You mean you got a blame for a team kill or something? That's what it sounds like. The terminology. That's what it stacks up in my head. But oh man, shout out to the rookie 6666. It is very good to see you over there. Although I'm not fully sure what you're saying there. It sounds like you got the fall for a team kill. What the heck's that? Is that one of them? Climbing over? No, okay, they're not climbing over yet, but I'm surprised they're not yet because they are really pushing us. They are pushing us, man! I'm gonna get shot early, I know it, because this is a consistent theme. I keep getting shot way closer to the spawn point than I expect. I don't expect to be in battle yet. I need to be very cautious. I have a feeling that... Wait! Where is he? This thing needs to load faster. Excellent! I couldn't do much, but I could at least like... Wait! Ah, frick! I could at least overwhelm him that way. More from there? Oh, from the front! But I looked that way. Where the frick did he shoot from? Like, even the location he's standing at doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna... The less I talk, the less headache I get. Because, I don't know, it's frustrating. This is a frustrating match. Let's see. Oh yeah, we stuffed. What? I know the PPV 501's good. This player likes it a lot. If he's still rolling with it at this PR. I don't blame him. I mean, it is good. It's a good vehicle. This is one of its weaknesses because it can't get a lot of negative impression there. The game overlaid red onto a friendly name tag. Oh, it sounds like you got a red text trap. It's the opposite of the blue text trap. So basically, they were in the same location and it was confusing. I get the same thing in ground realistic, because a lot of the times I'll see an enemy vehicle and then behind it, like there basically, in that lineup, there'll be a friendly unit and I'll confuse the enemy unit with the friendly unit and I'll get shot and I'm like, what the frick just happened? I'll call that the blue text trap. That's why I occasionally shoot friendly tanks, just to check that they're actually friendly tanks and not overlaid with somebody further back. That sounds like that's what happened there. Either that or you were in a all-out chase to get the enemy. Because sometimes when you're chasing with two or more fighters, and you're just desperately trying to get past each other and shoot through to get to the plane you're all chasing. Many times I was worried about that. I don't put any color. Okay, that's funky. I've never seen that before. That's definitely a new one. Yo, that's not a lot of cover. Like usually there's a little overlap. I'm pretty sure he's getting some backwinds. Dude up here. Maybe not a lot, but it looks like maybe a little bit. Although then I think back to convertibles and I'm like, nah, he's probably okay. Yeah, because every now and again I get a new one and they're like, oh man, we fixed this bug. And I'm like, I didn't even know you had that. Is this a solar panel? It's probably ERA, but it really looks like solar panels on top of this tank, which that would make no sense. You wouldn't put solar panels on top of a... It's probably the winter camouflage, the snow, that's making the lines look like that, because... Yeah, there you go, it's like this type of ERA. Like, there's no way he's bringing solar panels to a tank fight. That would make no sense. Like, I'm not gonna run out of battery power, and they're like, that's not the issue. Battery power is not the issue in this match, that's for sure. Or in these battles. Ooh, over there. Are we actually winning this? Or actually turning this around? Dang it, I've got no friggin' spawn points. Is this one of those where they ran out of steam? Let me just see. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus roughly the same. Because that does happen. Sometimes they just run out of steam. You sort of grind them down. But they wrecked us in the process. It's the Paris Commune tank. Let me see. Oh, do we have like somebody cleaning up? 5755. 5-7. Okay, so you see, number 3 and 4 were knocked out. That's probably what made the change in the momentum, was when the 3rd and 4th player of the enemy team was knocked out. Dang. I think he took some damage. Let's think. They actually have the overlapping tracks. Look there, they got the same feature as the friggin' Tiger tank. Why would you do this? Oh. Is somebody going to tell me they actually took the drivetrain of a Tiger tank? Because I thought everybody agreed that the overlapping wheels was a very, very bad idea. I thought there was like an agreed idea. That's like, okay, this is bad. This is a bad idea. But it seems like not everybody agrees. Because this is M47. This is post-war. I'm actually surprised to see this type of suspension post-war. But it is the US, so it is similar to the Sherman. Ah, they bled us out. The turnaround came too late. Because a lot of the tanks had these multiples. Wait, oh, okay, no, they kept going. I always envision the T-34 suspension with the single level wheels, and I'm like, that seems to be pretty common. Okay, see, it's mostly, but not all. See? Same. Yeah, a little bit more like this. Although it's also got the rollers at the top. Let's roll. What's the meteor shower? That's probably shooting down some friggin'... Yeah, I knew it. I knew you were gonna say it. Because somebody, I think you yourself mentioned that in the previous stream. That the French took some German parts. Because it looks like that. And I think in that same stream I said it because it looks like it's got a tiger hull. It's like, nah, it's not a tiger hull. It still does look like a tiger hull to me. A tiger or a panther. Just something about the way it looks. But I was so sure that they, from all the breakdowns that the panthers and the tigers had, that everybody was gonna realize, like, no, don't do overlapping wheels. Yeah. But that's the problem. It takes way longer to repair them. What's the thing? You have to, if you want to repair an internal wheel, you have to remove 3 wheels. You have to remove the 2 blocking it and then the internal wheel. So it's just a complete nightmare. give me the coordinates. Oh, okay, he's giving it over there. What, somebody got a TAM? Somebody got a TAM? Recon Micro. Oh, I did not know Sheridan had a freaking drone. That does not sound correct. That sounds like some freaking Days of Future Past nonsense. Because Sheridan's in the Vietnam War era. How the frick they have unmanned drones at that time period? That makes no sense. That's my main issue that I had with the X-Men Days of Future Past movie. Was they were like, it was the freaking 70s. And then they make these enormous robot men that freaking use rockets and detect me. And I'm like, what the heck? There's nowhere near the technology to make things like this. Like, I know you need a little bit of suspension of disbelief, but I was like, no. I cannot suspend it that much, bro. That's way too much of a stretch. Tell me they got freaking self-flying, rocket-powered freaking robots in the 70s. I'm like, no. No, you lost me with that. That's too much. Oh, yeah, the final drive issue. Okay, so the Panther didn't have the overlapping road wheels. There's more Tiger thing, because yeah, the Tiger was the heavies. It's probably just heavies for... I'm probably wrong on the nitty-gritty, but it's definitely the Tiger. I'm going to guess the Ferdinand had the same thing, because it was all the heavies. The overlapping wheels so that they could spread weight spread weight through the tracks. And the Panther's a medium tank. But hopefully they completely let go. I don't think any tank would be designed off that principle. It's just a bad idea. Well, the drone, yeah, the Goliath drone, but that was wired. I mean, flying drones, that's a whole other deal. Like flying drones, like these UAVs that they've got like this, I would not be able to envision those. Maybe the 80s. I would say maybe in the 80s the military would have technology like that. Maybe. But even the military, like... Okay, well... When I think about it, you do have radio-controlled vehicles, so they probably use some... Oh! Similar technology to that. Frick, fireworks! Frick. Not rocket fired from... Wait a minute. What's the era? What's the era? Dang it, that's... They're saying the Fritz X was, yeah, guided anti-ship bomb. Yeah, it's a smart bomb. But like surveillance drones, that's more what I'm thinking about. Because the first surveillance drone I ever heard about was the Predator drone. It's definitely not the first one, but the first one that I ever like saw covered in magazines or in any media was the Predator drone. I'm gonna take this one. Let me take this one. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Because I want to survive a shot from the front, and I don't think that one would make it. Thank goodness. But the Sheridan is from the 60s and 70s, isn't it? Because what's it called? It, not superseded the Walker Bulldog. 69, okay, so it's a... Okay, well, up to 1997. It's probably feasible. It's just weird seeing a tank like the Sheridan have a drone, or it looked like it had a drone, because that's where the freaking drone switch tags there. I'm gonna drop it over there. And I do know they try to be accurate in this game, so I wouldn't expect any funky stuff. Let's see. Oh! That did not look like a wreck. Is that a wreck? Okay, no, it's a fire. Let's see. There is somebody on that side. Okay, let's see if he comes around. What is he doing? Obviously, I'm putting myself at risk from the other side. Oh! Okay, where could it be? No, not B, I mean. Okay. Well, I didn't shoot yet, so he doesn't have any reason to suspect me. Where could he be? Like, he's gotta be going past there somewhere. Hey! I'm not seeing him anywhere. Like, where the heck did that light vehicle go? Is it a PT-76 little thing? He's just completely off the... Oh! Now where's he at? Okay, well, just in case. So you did sort of know about me. Oh, help me. I mean, isn't the Bradley doing like perfectly fine? From what I've seen in combat footage, it looks like it's doing perfectly fine. Let's see. Or do you mean a new light tank or a light tank at all? Well, that being said, there are definitely... here's the thing. You gotta look at it that way as well. Armies don't necessarily always think in terms of efficiency. We had a huge problem with South African military acquisitions about 20 to 30 years ago. We ended up buying military submarines and supersonic fighters. We do not need them at all. Even the military didn't need them. They were basically purchased because a lot of stuff, basically corruption, just bucket loads and bucket loads of corruption. So it's not necessarily efficiency based that makes them do things. We ended up buying stuff that we didn't need at all whatsoever, and then ended up buying the from the suppliers that we didn't even recommend in our own. It's just a whole heap of corruption. So you get that as well. Like, they don't always necessarily make these decisions for the right reasons. In fact, I'd say they more frequently make them for the wrong reasons. At least in peacetime. I think when there's an actual emergency, they sort of sift out the bad actors, but until there's an emergency, there's a lot of problems. Although, look, there were a few like bad generals in World War II as well, along with the good, so you always get people that just cause problems. Not that, I knew if I went over to my gunner side I wouldn't be able to see them clear from the grass. So I had to try and shoot from the friggin' from the view. I promise you, it all came down to what the suppliers were willing to give on the side. It was for the time the biggest scandal. It's been surpassed several times over several times. It's nowhere near as big as other things, but frick, at the time it was big. Yeah, we ended up buying a lot of stuff that were not necessary at all. Like, we ended up buying the Gripen when everybody was saying buy the Aeromach. There was a lot of stuff. The suppliers we chose were not the ones that were advised. The stuff we bought, like, why the frick would we buy a submarine? We've got no need for submarines at all. The only concern that the South African Navy has is piracy. That's literally it. There's almost no nation that has an active or proper standing navy around the freaking nation. It was something to do with because it's a tender process. So a lot of people do the tenders to offer the military vehicles for the military, and if I recall correctly, what happened was, and shout out to Blitz Machine, Aeromach, which is the Italian brand or Italian supplier, they had a model that was cheaper and fulfilled the requirements of the military, but we ended up going for the Gripen Hawk and a few things by BAE Systems, something like that, that we did not need at all. I think it was the Gripen and then the Hawk trainers, something like that. We did not need those planes. They were surplus to requirements significantly. And so there's an obvious question of what are the motives, and if you just unravel everything, there's like there were a few books on it. I read one of them that was pretty well laid out, but they go into such detail you exhaust yourself reading them. So there was that. The submarine thing, I don't remember what the judgment on that was. We did not need submarines at all. We ended up with 2, and we can barely even keep them operational. So it's a massive waste. Massive waste. Because what happened was, South Africa's Air Force had the Cheetah, which was a modified jet. I can't remember what jet it was, but it was a very old jet. And in the border war with Angola, we ended up going fighting against the Cuban Air Force, and the Cubans had MiGs. So we were very good on the ground, but they had dominance of the skies. And eventually, it showed. Like the Cheetah fighter just could not keep up with the MiG. And so that's why we actually ended up swapping them out, or at least switching them out for something else. Oh man, shout out to Corsair Thunder. Yes, you certainly can. So there was at least legitimate reason that we needed to upgrade the Air Force, because we were obsolete and failing to compete with an actual nation we had to fight against. So that made sense. The Navy thing made no sense whatsoever. Oh my goodness, shout out to Smimian. It is good to see you over there. But yeah, now for the requirements that the SA military has is mainly land. Land warfare is the main thing. Not even barely military vehicles, because I think with the exception of Nigeria and Egypt, there's not a lot of militaries on the continent that actually have a lot of armored vehicles. So the big 3, at least the last time I checked, was Nigeria, Egypt and South Africa. They're usually jousting for top 3 positions in virtually every metric. I am live again on Wednesday. Oh my! So not currently. They usually jostle for biggest military, for biggest economy, and like Nigeria is doing very well in terms of billionaires. They got a lot of self-made billionaires, which I'm very impressed by. I've never heard of a billionaire that like made their fortune off construction. Nigeria has one, which I'm like, wow. If you make that much off construction, you are busy building. So they shouldn't have ordered submarines at all. They do not need them. We have no need whatsoever for submarine warfare. Like, literally, this is something that somebody in my family told me. During the Second World War, when they were still a child, much older person, they actually saw a German submarine in the harbor. The German submarine came, like the public could see it, but nobody interacted with it because they were like, there was nothing for it to shoot, and South Africa was at war with Germany, but they didn't really know what to do about it, so it just sort of left. That's basically our approach. It's like, you don't need to be here. We don't have submarines. We don't do submarine warfare. So yeah, we should never have gotten one. We didn't need one. Yes! Oh man, I cannot tell you that, Corsair. I would personally not. Like, this thing's recoil is too high. It's, for me, I struggle to do well. Although that being said, it does have the odd match here and there that it does well, but they're odd matches. Because this is not something I would recommend if you're actually planning on shooting at planes. Well, if you're planning on shooting at planes, this is not the tank. Because it's more of an anti-tank tank. It's not. It doesn't really do the anti-air thing. Not at its BR. Not at 8.0 or at 7.3. Let's see. Because I get shot down by ZSUs a lot. But one thing I can tell you is they're not 57s. It's usually a ZSU 23 or a ZSU 37 that actually has the high rate of fire. Let's see, I'm definitely going to do tracks. Oh my, I just need your tag on War Thunder and I can add you to the squad. And we got 6 likes. That's beautiful. But yeah, so that was one thing. That's why I tell you, military is not necessarily motivated purely by performance. There's always random interests. Like interest from all over the place. Thank you very much. I saw that the other day. There you go. Bonk. Perfect. Let's see. Ooh, come on now. I'll invite you soon. Just right and fwap. Fwap. Perfect. Yo. Good. Excellent. That's the way I roll. That's very much respected. You know it. Let's see, because yeah, I try. Thank you very much to Cap Meow though for the gift of the premium and the Vidor. It's very much appreciated. But yeah, I try not to. I like the fact that you can play this and grind this. I think they did. It was a very big purchase. It happened like right after 1994, so it's a huge change in government. The SADF merged with the Mkhonto Wesizwe to form the SANDF, and there was a massive amount of restructuring of the military. So there was a lot of stuff that they bought new, and a lot of stuff that they for example, the main battle tank of South Africa is a Centurion tank that's just been modernized repeatedly. So the Olifant tank is just a modernized Centurion, which is an 80-year-old tank design. So they really try not to waste money. But the problem is, depending on who you buy stuff from, you can get stuff on the side. Oh my! And that's basically what it ended up coming down to. But yeah, that's been vastly. What's the word? Not overblown. Vastly. Dang it! Overshadowed by other things that are way worse. So that was old news. At least now it's old news. But I think we did. I want to say we did buy some ships. But the submarines were the controversial things with the submarines, because this just makes no sense, and our supplier of jets. That did not make sense, as they were not the front runner on the tender. They were not the people that were suited the best for the contract. And it was BAE and it was Tyson Krupp. It was a few things. There was a few aspects of it that did not hold up to scrutiny, as far as I can remember. But yeah, that's just politics. Politics and the military don't mesh very well, which is weird because they're so intimately linked. Let's see. I think I might have a chance at getting the sequel. Okay, let's see. Let's try. Let's try, man. I mean, hand-me-down vehicles are at least cheap vehicles. That's the good thing about them. Aren't there still... I think there's some countries in South America that still use the M5 Stuart light tank, if I recall correctly. I think Peru or something still uses it as a... I think as a training vehicle. So, I mean, if you can get it on the cheap... Because historically, that's one thing that I did notice. Historically, if you look at a lot of the people that are from that are famous for massive conquests, like the I think it's Emperor Anastasius, who was the emperor of the Eastern Roman Empire when Belisarius was taking over, or at least conquering Italy back. His father and grandfather were massively stingy, so they effectively saved up the money that allowed him to go on military campaigns. So if you make your savings, you can do it a little bit better. Although these days you can just freaking put everything into debts. Just put everything into debts and it's all fine. Yeah, war is politics by the continuation of politics by other means. Oh man, that's what von Clausewitz's book. I think it was von Clausewitz. He had a book called On War, and if I recall correctly, one of the main quotes that he said was, "War is the continuation of politics by other means," as well as something like the goal of war is to effectively like force political agreement, achieve political agreement by force, something like that. So he was fairly good at like philosophizing about war. I don't think he was like notable in any military campaigns, but he was good at setting like some sort of philosophy about it. Because that's effectively what it is. It's like the last resort of politics. It's to a degree what the Art of War covered, because Art of War was a lot like the worst. The worst war you have is one where there's actual bloodshed. Like the goal is to achieve your political aims as efficiently and as like literally as bloodlessly as possible. So, oh, they're coming over. I'm gonna wait for the second one. If they didn't see me. Hopefully they didn't see me. Nice. That was a good sneak attack. Oh my goodness. Shout out to IC Aussie YT on Twitch. I see you over there. Don't worry, I saw you over there. I was just a bit slow. Does he see me? Let me see if he sees me. Oh. Wow, this thing's cleaning up. Uh-oh. They're catching on. Yo, now I go. Now I run. Who took the C point? We lost the C point. I'm not gonna lie, this vehicle is this thing's like a jack in the box. Sometimes it can give you amazing battles. Like I just got 4 kills just like that. And sometimes it's horrible. It's genuinely a mystery bag vehicle. It literally all depends on if you're being caught moving or caught stationary. That's literally the difference. If you get this thing in a good sniping position, it makes all the difference in the world. What has happened, Thunderbolt? I need assistance. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to hold this down. Let me actually try and sneak up in here. Because if I don't get my ammo, I am stuck. I don't even have a freaking machine gun in here. Well, that's a hard one to say because I know that the Austrians were like very war hungry, but it does make sense because they didn't want to be portrayed as weak. So if they could, there's a good chance maybe they wouldn't have, because there was such an unnecessary war for that. But if you look at like pre-World War I politics, they went to war over nothing. Like they went to war over so much as an insult or just for political interest. They were not slow to go to war for anything. But yeah, there's a big chance. Because I think what they wanted, number one, was they wanted to not look weak, and number two, they wanted to, well, they usually like to annex territory. That was like the pre-World War II consensus. Like, we want ground. We want more ground. I don't think people like annexing today because... Oh! Yo! Woo! That was so close. That was so close. That was like a fifth of a second. Look at where that gun was aiming. That was so close. I cannot believe how close that was. It was literally me just waiting for Sven to jam the grenade into position. Dang, that was lucky. Thank you, Sven. Whew. Yeah, this is why you invest in reloading. My goodness, that made all the difference. Let me reload again. Yo, I thought I was stuffed. Like, I'm so glad he managed to get it reloaded fast enough. I literally, as soon as it went green, I was like, just shoot everything, as long as we survive. But yeah, no, I think the freaky thing about the First World War was the level of escalation. I don't think in their wildest dreams they knew it was going to get that bad when they started. I don't think anybody thought it was going to get that, because they all were saying what we're going to be home by Christmas. I don't think anybody had any idea it was going to get that bad. It got, oh, what a punishment. Although, to be honest, I don't think I would have gotten out of that, because if I was still moving, I would have still not been able to shoot in time, so I was just stuffed by that. Oh man, shout out to German Tank Enjoyer. I would be surprised. Like, there's always a first, but frick, I would be surprised. Yeah, they make you pay. They make you pay. I'm so surprised that people ever get nukes. Oh man, Thunderbolt, thank you very much for having joined. Get some sleep. That's necessary. But yeah, I definitely think they had no idea it was going to get as bad as it did. I think that's the main reason why France was so willing to give up so quickly in the Second World War. They were like, I'm not doing this again. Even if it means surrendering, I'm just not doing this again. Yeah, I think they didn't fully plan on the level of like trench warfare, because the Allies never wanted to. I think they never dug a trench deeper than 2 meters, 6 feet, because they didn't want to admit the war had gone static. But yeah, they did have machine guns. Every other war, they were still able to stay flexible to some degree. I think the aspect of being dug in and just artillery everywhere and just non-stop, no progress or virtually no progress being made, I think that was what caught them off guard. Because there are not, I don't think there are many wars that ended up like the First World War. The First World War was pretty unique in just how static it was. Most wars, they tend to find a way to keep it moving. But that one just bogged down hard. For 4 years basically, with very minimal movement. Like there's that Maps in a Nutshell channel, and he did the First World War, and it was just static on the Western Front. It was just like just non-stop numbers ramping up, but barely any movement in the line. Whereas on the Eastern Front there was movement. It was vastly different. I don't think any military campaign had been sustained that long with that little territory change. Oh! I had a feeling his color scheme looked a bit off. I'm gonna try and shoot through the house. I'm surprised he's actually lasting that long. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I did know that they said about the trenches. It's the first time in a long time that they had like that static a war. Because yeah, the same channel, that map's basically static as well. Which is it's hard to believe with modern technology being this flexible that they could have that level of stalemate. Oh, we still lost. Heavy Metal Hero. Like, this match went actually quite well. Especially with that USH. Well, I understand Germany thinking it would only last a few months, because they had the exact same scenario with the Franco-Prussian War. And that was over very fast. Where they just basically pushed through and used the railways to immediately get to Paris. I think they got to Paris, if I remember correctly. And I think they pretty much believed they could do it again. I think what they did not count on, if I remember correctly, was pushing through Belgium and the UK joining the war. I think that's what they genuinely did not expect to happen. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Thunder Ace. It is good to see you over there. Yeah, it's awesome. And 8 likes. That's beautiful. Because what happened again? The Germans pushed through Belgium with the Schlieffen Plan. They they engaged the French, and then there was a race to the north where they progressively tried outflanking each other, and then it went all the way to the sea, and then they dug in with the trench line, trench warfare. And at that point in time, they already engaged against the Russians on the east, because it started with the Russians on the east as well. Let's see. Ooh. Let's try that one. Well, it was the style of the time. That's why I think the First World War massively changed it. Because I think before the First World War, I was going to say, a military campaign was seen as a viable and legitimate political strategy to achieve political gain. And the First World War was the first time it got so bad and like militarily, economically depleted so much that like of so many nations at the same time that they were like, okay, we can't do this. This is unsustainable. It's nuts. There's a lot of people, I think, I'm gonna assume that the French campaign, century back with Napoleon, probably decimated France's economy, but it just decimated France's economy. It didn't decimate everybody's economy. I think that's the big difference with the First World War. It just wrecked everybody. I think except for America. America made out like bandits were selling supplies to everybody. But everybody else was just beat down economically, like badly. I think that's the main difference. It's just it hit everybody hard. And they're like, okay, this is not a good plan, because if we try to do this again, like it could devolve into the same scenario again, which is explain how cautious political leaders were of engaging in anything like that. Well, except for the Axis powers. The Axis powers are like, yeah, man, we're gonna roll. Literally, we're gonna roll with our tanks. Oh man. Yes. How you doing, bro? Let's get him. Wow, I thought that would go better. What's he shooting? Because there's explosions, but I don't see anything happening. The Americans didn't fight either war start to end. The Second World War, they fought a bigger chunk of it. In the First World War, they definitely fought a smaller chunk. I think the First World War as well, in the Second World War, the Americans vastly improved their military strength because they had to engage. I think Operation Torch showed that they were not as good, they were not ready to fight on the European mainland. And I think the same was probably the case with the World War I, that they were not very good, but they were good enough. But World War II, they really had to sharpen up, because they were taking on something really difficult. Let's see. Ooh. Because if I recall correctly, the opinion of American soldiers was not very good in the First World War. And early Second World War, but definitely a lot better by the end of the Second World War. Let's see. I really wish more of these tanks would cross between the gap, because it freaking gives me shots. That's true. Napoleon did inherit that because the last king of France, he bankrupted them, helping America gain independence. Yeah, that makes sense. That in a few, I think 1 or 2 wars, but yeah, mostly America, the Independence War. Oh my goodness! Get him! Get him! Get him! Yes! Whew, I thought I was gonna get away. So yeah, you're correct. He did. Because he had a whole deal of centralized banking, if I recall correctly, with Napoleon. He had a whole deal about centralized banking or something like that to fund his military campaigns. Let's see. Okay, we need to take the sea point, because what the heck is happening over there? I mean, that makes sense. Britain, both World War I and World War II, Britain got pulled in by alliances. So that does make sense. They could have sat out for both of them, but both times they got called in for alliances, basically. The first one was with Belgium and the second one was with Poland. I think I remember that. I think I remember that. Wasn't that? I think that was in his first term that he said something like that. I mean, the very least he could acknowledge they made the Sherman capable of engaging a Tiger. That's one thing. Among many. Oh, yo. Okay, I can't see him over there. He's behind the... Let's see. Yo, I almost thought I was out of ammo. That reload circle took a little bit longer to engage than I expected. Yeah, no, that's true. Really goes to show you what leadership can do. Because, yeah, Chamberlain and Churchill had completely diametric views of how to approach the war. Or how to approach Germany, essentially. I wouldn't say Britain came out very okay. They were like, weren't they like economically at the on the verge of ruin? Let me see. Nah, well, from what I saw about Operation Sea Lion, the Germans didn't have anything that could really cross the channel. They had just like random boats and barges and rafts. Like nothing that could really get across the channel in the way that the US did. Like the US had like, well, with Normandy and with the Pacific campaign, they had proper landers and everything. I don't think the Germans had that at all. They just had like, we have barges and stuff, and we can put people on them and we can go over the channel. So they would have, if the Royal Navy engaged, they would not have had a chance. I don't think they would have invaded successfully. Let's see. Okay, I can hear an engine. Hey! What's that? I can hear an engine, that's for sure. Oh man, I had no idea. Now, I am definitely not a news person with this game, so I had absolutely no idea there was changes again. I'm just here to play. That's my well, the BR changes will definitely not affect premium as far as I understand it, so the 288C will still haunt me. My seething rage for that plane. But yeah, to share France and Britain was to come under. Oh, I almost thought you meant the I think that was Churchill, the deal for joining Britain and France into one nation, which was a very weird idea. But I honestly think Chamberlain just believed a document will help solve everything. He just believed basically, just keep signing documents, that'll save everything, and it's just, nah, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help, man. Let's see. Ooh! Dang it! I knew I had to really quickly engage there, so I didn't have much of an option. Dang it! Are you serious? What the heck's happening? Yeah, that's justice. Beautiful. I'm gonna keep a good eye out. Okay, there's a lot of fire over here, which is a bit concerning, but we're gonna try. Number target 2. Oh my! You're targeting it. You need to write to them. You need to start a campaign. Tell them, please leave my target 2 alone. Let's see. Developing. Yeah, I haven't even heard of that. Increase. That would make a little bit of sense if they're trying to like open up the lower tier. If they're like trying to open up rank 1 because they put the World War I vehicles in, that would make sense if they push everything else up a little bit. Plus it would make you... the premiums are going to suffer a bit then. If they're pushing the standard BRs up, the premiums are going to suffer. Actually, wait. Wait, no they're not. Now that I think about it, they're not going to suffer because they're going to have lower BRs and more performance. Yeah, they're actually going to help the premiums out with that, now that I think about it. That's actually going to be worse. I didn't think about that. Now we're going to have premium vehicles at even lower BRs, if that's the case. They can't fix the BRs on the premiums, so they're going to fix the BRs on the standard vehicles. Okay, no, then I'm not a fan. I'm not much of a fan of that. Not much of a fan, man. Let's see. This was a good... Okay, this was not a great match, but it was a fairly okay match. Good final match for the stream, at least. Oh, always one money, man. You're basically describing every business in existence that's not a non-profit. And I'm pretty sure non-profits also were just one money, just in a different structure. Oh, no, wait. Wait, we can make a deal. You wrecked my turret ring. And I like that turret ring. Come on, fix. Seriously, when you say Tunisia, because Tunisia was the... I thought Tunisia was Italian and German territory, and they were pushing through Libya to get to Egypt, which was British territory. Because the Germans evacuated Tunisia by the end of the war with Operation Torch. Because I know the British held Libya and Egypt against the... dang, seriously? Because that's where the Africa campaign ended, with Germans and Italians evacuating from Tunisia. I don't know there was any British positions there, because was Tunisia a French territory? I know by the end of the African campaign they definitely got Tunisia. But if you're saying they had that many troops in one nation, it sounds like they had that from the start, not at the end of the Africa campaign. No, I know the freakiest one was the start of the Africa campaign when Italy attacked from Libya into Egypt. I think that was the first move, and they got themselves beaten bad. I think it was 110 or 110,000, no, 100 or 110,000 Italian soldiers that got beaten by 10,000 British, New Zealand, Australia troops. It was nuts. They just basically, I think they attacked, the British held, flanked, and they just crumbled completely. Completely crumbled. I was like, what the heck? It was crazy. And apparently one of the latest strategies in the Africa campaign was target the segment of the line that had the most Italian troops, because that was the segment that you could break the fastest. That was apparently a strategy. Don't target the segments of the line that had high concentration of German troops. Target the segments that had a high concentration of Italian troops. Because apparently that was the most effective strategy. Oh no, what happened? Oh man, what did you say, rookie? Let me see if I can view the message. You said for 1 second, so I assume you just removed the... Oh. This thing is a bit strict. I removed the paragraph one as well as the... What was the other one? The all caps one. But Streamlabs still seems to find things. I'll see if I can tune this one up. Yeah, it's a bit... Okay, so there you go. Good test. Good test. You can see Streamlabs not that aggressive. But I'll keep a lookout for that, because if our language one I triggered a bit early. Okay, but yes, yet again, I'm at the end of the stream. Thank you so much for so many people viewing. It's very much appreciated, despite me getting just slapped on so many matches. Oh man, Corsair, this was my last match for the stream. Sorry about that. I'm gonna be finishing the stream. But let me actually see. Waterborne. I think I'll probably do that a bit later. Unless I could do that now. If we switch, I could do my dailies, because I usually do my dailies after. But that's like 3.3. Oh man, thank you, German. Thank you, Germans. Tank Enjoyer. That's very much appreciated. Like, as I said, if we get to 500 subscribers, I will do a 6-hour stream. That'll be crazy. But let me see. This is just, I usually go for this one. I'll actually D-squad. But thank you very much, Corsair, for joining in. It's very much appreciated. I'll just quickly do my daily on this one. What happened? No, whoa, wait. Whoa, hey, man, I didn't say, whoa. This thing is making assumptions. I did not say that. There you go. My voice will suffer more with a 6-hour stream. I will be raspy like crazy. The bigger challenge is going to be 1,000 subscribers, because that's a 12-hour stream. I can't do it 24, but I can do it 12. That I can definitely do. I'll just need to pick a very special day for that. But yeah, usually if I get there, shoot something with a strike aircraft, I usually go for the IL-2 series. Because these planes are they're crazy slow. This is a crazy slow plane. I love this about it. Look at this. I love this glass, reinforced glass. It's sort of like the lines of reinforcing are placed in a position to help you target in case the aim is broken. Like that aim at the end of the nose, which I would see as a Soviet feature. They'd just be like, you know what? Just in case we lose the aim, we might as well put that in there. It's like, yep. That is a pretty good feature, if that was the plan. But as you can see, this thing is not fast. It's getting speed now, but as soon as I get to start turning, it loses speed crazy fast. Crazy fast. Never. There will never be a face reveal. That is not the way Edward of Chard rolls. Which is, I do think the channel does suffer a bit from that, because you lose the quality of the reaction. But it's not the way. It's not the way I do it. One thing that I have considered was doing like PNG tubing, but I'd have to get something that works. I tested it a while back, but it didn't work really well. Like just making like certain animations for the shield logo. I actually considered like taking a photo of my garden because I had lettuce growing in the cracks on the sidewalk. Like, this is real cool, but probably never either. Because yeah, that's not the closest thing. If I you know the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? If I could make a mask that's like that, I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool. Just covers enough. Come on, please, no. Uh-oh, what's happening? That's terrible. That's terrible. I just needed 2 more. Frick. Something happened there with my turning. But okay. Okay, let's do it again. The good thing is he shot me, because if I just crashed, it would give me a "you need to repair for the next 7 minutes." This is the one thing that the Japan Air Tree really struggles with. It's not got anywhere near enough strike aircraft. It barely has any strike aircraft. It's a big frustration I actually have with the Japan Air Tree, is the lack of, well, not a big one, but it is one of them. Is the complete lack of strike aircraft. Or no, not complete, but very near complete lack of. I think they got rank 1 and 2 maybe, and then there's practically nothing until you get to rank 6. Don't think they had rank 5. I think it's rank 6 where they get them again. They really lack them. They got bombers, they got fighters, and don't really have strike aircraft. Let's see. Like that, if you use the IL-2 well, you can easily get 18 of them. No, I haven't successfully kamikazed anything before. It would be cool if they allowed it, at least as a method of damaging, but I haven't seen it work. Let's see. Come on. Just 2 more. That really sucked. Like, I really just needed to get 2 more. But something happened. I was flipping the thing and then it just hooked and it wouldn't flip back. I don't know what happened there. I actually did get frustrated once and I tried to kamikaze a ship. Because I think it was the Battle for Saipan map, which has virtually no ground targets. So I was just like boiling with rage, and I dropped whatever bombs I had and tried to kamikaze the aircraft carrier. And it did nothing. It did just absolutely nothing. I was quite disappointed actually. I wanted to get something for that. But it gave me nothing. The coolest thing I would like to try is to land on an enemy carrier, but they shoot so much anti-air. You just never get a chance to get close enough. But I would like to land my plane on an enemy carrier, just for the fun of it. Just to see if I can do it. Come on now. I would say this thing would benefit with more like defensive gunners, but to be honest, it's never above in any real sense, so it doesn't really need a gunner at the bottom. Maybe just a bigger barrel. A bigger barrel defensive gun. What's it got? A 12. I think it's got a 12. Yeah, it could have done with like a proper cannon at the back. Oh man, shout out to Bromley. It's good to see you over there. I'm just finishing up, unless you want to do air. But I'm just quickly finishing up on my dailies here. Because whatever we get for the daily next, I'll probably try and make it my KI 100. It's usually very good at getting my dailies. Come on, come on. There you go. Left! This thing won't left. There you go. I tried to lift with my mouse, but it just wouldn't. Like, I had to engage the keys or else it just wouldn't lift. This thing can be real heavy sometimes. Okay. Well, let me just see what the BR is for the... Not the BR, the daily. If I get a good one, that'll be good. But if I get a bad one... Sometimes you get a bad one and you change it and you change it and you change it and it just doesn't get better. It's like a middle finger day. When the system just had to give you a middle finger. Dang it! I dropped it too early. Let's see. Okay, and go on. Press the this. Are you serious? Okay, I know you need to drop that earlier for the pillbox. And pop pop. It's still overshot. Frick. No, I will not attack them. I'm attacking ground targets. Okay, lift. This thing, it's got this heaviness to it. Sometimes the momentum dragging it down is just a bit more than you anticipate, and it scrapes the ground. Which, it's got these scoops at the bottom with its wheels. I have grazed the ground with it before and it manages to take it. Oh, I shouldn't have turned actually. Dang it, I shouldn't have turned. If I didn't turn, my tail gunner might have actually been able to deal with that. Target destroyed. What target destroyed? Oh, one of the anti-A's burned down. Okay, well at least we got the daily. Because yeah, if I get my defense gunners upgraded, they can be pretty potent. Come on, bro. Ooh, that's neat. Let's see. Okay, beautiful. Got meteor shower. What's next? Wing to wing. What's wing to wing? Is it assists? Nah, this looks easy, but you actually have to be within for 2 aircraft. Yeah, that's actually a bit difficult to be that close to another aircraft. So let's see. Win a battle taking the required. This is not that hard. It's not that hard, but it is still hard. I'm gonna go Japan KI 100. Yes, 4.0, man. 4.0. So I tell you, this thing can make for very good and very bad battles. It genuinely... There are times... I can't remember. I think it's a Yak 3. I went up against a Yak 3 and a Yak 9. And they still outclassed this thing because this thing lacks speed. Like the max speed is not bad, but it's just not that fast in gaining it, which is weird because it's got a very strong engine. But it's just not that fast. Especially top line. Like if something tries to get away from me, it tends to be able to. Like even bombers, if they dive, they tend to get away from my my plane, which is the only drawback that I really know about it. If I recall correctly, this one's the KI-61's like not final form, but a modified version of it. I think the KI-44 has got a feature that I don't like, because sometimes when I dip the nose, it's like the wings resist the dip with the air, and it slices to the side. There's one Japanese plane that I do not like at all, because it does something weird when you dip the nose that is very unproductive. Like if you're busy chasing a plane, it completely ruins the chase. You can't keep up with other planes. It's very frustrating. What I like about this plane is it tends to be very good at keeping up with other planes and turning. So let's see. Maybe this is a good one. Hopefully I don't mess this up somehow. So let's go. Oh man, and we got 10 likes. That's freaking beautiful. That already right there, like that is fast. One thing that I did like about the KI-100 was how fast it was compared to other planes. But that's even faster. Oh, what's the 3.7? Okay. Yeah, it is similar. But it is also KI, because the A6 branch, I do not like the A6s. They don't do as well as I would have hoped they do. Like they're more popular plane, but they just don't do as well. Because especially the 7mm freaking machine guns. They shouldn't have 7mm machine guns when they're at BR5. Which a lot of them still do. They got like a 20mm and a 7mm. So as soon as your cannon ammo runs out, you're useless. Then you just tickle the enemy. It's frustrating. So yeah, it's... This thing will benefit from some dive power. I could like push and just absolutely nuke the speed just to get some altitude. What? Hey, wait a minute, that worked. Usually when I try to tag another plane with air alert, it doesn't work. No, that's perfectly fine. You can keep on going. You got the faster plane. Besides, I tend to catch... Ooh, let me actually see. They're gonna go for these targets. Yeah, I already gotten that one. I'm not gonna catch that plane. He's way too high already. But there might be a strike aircraft or another bomber that's coming down. Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. So there's this one. Let's see. Yeah, he's coming down. He's trying to gain some speed by coming down. And that B-18 is definitely too high. Let's see. He's not going to go for this one. He's trying to go for that one. Either that or he's trying to dodge that SB-2C. Ah. Oh, that's okay. Let's keep going. I usually like the A20Gs, but at 9 kilometers with that many planes, they're gonna get him first. There's no way I'm gonna get there. B-25, you say? Oh wait, where you at? Oh! Ooh! I did not see that one coming. Huh. Oh, he snuck through there. Let's see, that SU-6. SU-6s are strong. They're like the final form of the IL-2 in my opinion. But they're freaking strong sometimes. But Ah, did his tail gonna get you a little bit? Oh, please, not again. That SB2C is a bit too active for a plane like that. He's getting a... Oh, man! He knows how to use that plane. I have honestly got no opinion on them. Uh-oh. Where you going? Okay, he turned the other way. Well, the only experience I have of Top Tier Germany was Goatzilla. I played a custom with him and he had a Leopard too. That's about it. Okay, now I'm not gonna mess with him. Let's see if we can get this one. Oof! Dang it, he got my engine too. Frick. Ah, and they got the only two that were close. Oh, if it was an assist challenge, this would have been good, but... nah, he got me. He got my fuel or something. Yeah. You want to say no? Okay, this might be a bit slow on the... I might actually not squad up after this match because it might just slow me down. I really want to get my dailies done fast. I'm sorry about that, but I definitely want to get them done fast. Oh, you might explode. That's happened to me once. I flipped over. Everything was perfectly fine, but then I flipped over and it's like... Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go and check in on this freaking bot that was so quick. Okay, now thank you very much for that. Word protection. Okay, I see. Restrict words on chat and add words. So I didn't add anything, so this thing's just very quick to do it. Prevented. Huh. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. Oh man, but thank you very much, Bromley. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna try and get like through my dailies as fast as I can, because the performance one, I might actually switch my daily to see if I can get one that's faster. Because yeah, I do them, but I try to do them fast. Because if I don't do them fast, it's a bit different. Let's see. So I hope you have a good evening with that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, no, middle finger. That's a middle finger. That's a middle finger right there. Come on, you knew what you did right there. You knew what you did. Come on now, you know what you did. Evil machine. He knew what he did, man. He knew. Let me see. Destroy as a fighter. Let's take that on. Let's friggin' take out 12 planes as a fighter, which with this plane could be 3 to 4 matches. Well, 3 to 4 to 12. Depends on the progress. But you usually get 1 or 2 kills with this plane unless you have a streak of bad luck. Like, it's a good plane. Just a bit slow to actually get to the position. And a bit slow on the climb. Because yeah, the KI-100 is a upgrade, I think it was of the KI-61 or 67. That they added or used the cylindric, the frickin' cylindrical engine, the round radial engine, there we go. Instead of the V12 inline engine. Yeah, here we go. So modified KI-61, yes. I like it. The KI-61 ain't bad, but look, there's something about the 100 that just, I don't know what to say. It just does. It just performs. I obviously didn't perform there, but yeah, that was just a weird lineup. I just got a bad lineup there. In the sense that I joined the wrong area of the battle. Well, I hope you do well with the BF-109. Got the vaguest Basil of all time. Basil 776. Because the King Basil wasn't there a little bit later. I think King Basil was in the 950 AD. Oh, 867. Okay, so a little bit different, but not that much different. Oh, I'm thinking about Basil II. Which one was the... Oh, it was Basil. Yeah, I was thinking about him. Basil the Second, the Bulgar Slayer. Yep, that's the one I was thinking about. Let's see. Okay, so they're going there, which means they're gonna. Ah, okay, I'm gonna go over there. Because all the bombers are going for art targets. Let me go over there. Now that I think about it, the bombers are gonna go for art targets, and they're gonna be in competition for speed. So they're probably gonna do that. I'm going to put that there. I'm just going to quickly switch off my mic and get some more water. Just so I don't get all dry or all raspy. There we go. The heck. Ah, delicious. Man, I never really used the BF-109 to climb. Should probably do that more. Oh my! Shout out to MJ Productions. Good to see you over there. People are always probing, like, where you're from. Where could you possibly be from? But yeah, the accent gives it away. Gives it away. Let's see. He's coming closer, like he's trying to get to our blue line. If I can. Dang it! SP2Cs are really a plane that I don't like. Because the B7A2 can do the same thing. He's basically diving, because he starts as a bomber, so he dives down, and he's got an advantage. But the thing is, he's using it to shoot other planes. I don't like it, man. I want to shoot those planes. And he tends to target the softer ones as well. Like, friggin' target the ones that are a challenge. Yes! Shouldn't be happy to see a teammate shot down. Like, I want to get him. Let's see. Okay, he's still 7 kilometers away. Where's their bombers? Like, you'd think the bombers would be flying up above trying to get to our targets, but I haven't seen any of them yet. No! No, where'd the I-16 go? Just see. Where could it be? Where could it be? No, I really want to engage the I-16 because he's not as fast as this one, and this one can outturn. Dang it! He freaking wrecked his plane. I want to shoot these things, but they. This is usually when I have a bad battle. Is I keep trying to catch up with the battle, and it just keeps going in directions that I can't. Keep up with until I engage somebody that gets me. Yes! I thought that last one would stick. Dang it! Come on, come on. Dang it, he's diving too fast. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can catch him. Anybody? Okay, go, 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 go. Is he lost control or something? Oh no, okay, he's just trying to get away. Why would I-185 trying to get away? That's supposed to be a perfectly good dogfighter. What the frick? Why is he trying to get away like that? So he got a bomb on him. Because he's like, he'd have a 50-pound or a 50... Where did he go? Where the heck did he go? He didn't crash. He's not on the kill cam. What the frick? It was only 2 kilometers away and it disappeared. What the heck? Oh man, thank you so much, German Tank Enjoyer. What? Since when do they have... Since when is an I-185 ammo like that? It's supposed to be a fighter. That's nuts. Probably an incendiary bomb, but I thought only the Germans had incendiary bombs. Okay. Oh, is he down? Yes! Okay, so that's number one. I tell you, this is a good one. Ooh, this is a good plane. Ooh, my goodness. I'm gonna head on IL-2, which is a very bad idea. Just saying. It's a very bad idea to head on IL-2. One thing I'm clearly seeing is I need to not lift my nose. Because that's twice that that's happened. This thing's good at side to side, but it's twice that I've tried to lift my nose. And I'm usually good at shooting and scooting in a head-on. But it's twice that this has happened now. And I think it's because I'm lifting instead of turning to the side, which is usually what I do. That's one thing I will say about the KI-100 is I've tested this plane quite a lot. And found things that work. Like, how close is it to ace? 328. So it's close. It's like 11 out of 12, basically. Excuse me. Delicious. Yes, that's the one good thing. We're going to keep this thing rolling. Only thing that bugs me is start at the A strip. So I really need to get more progress out of this. I usually do well at the road to Grozny, so that's good. Because they usually like bundle up. Although, this is the one that has it there. I keep thinking about the one that's got the bases to the south. This is the one that has it straight. Why do I usually go on this one? Grozny! Oh my! Let's see, do they have Grozny on the map? Yeah, we got Grozny on the map. Oh my! Let's see. Oh my, people. Oh frick. This keyboard, I tell you, let's win this. And fly on down to party in Grozny. Oh my. What the heck did I type there? Perfect. Mark base number 1. What the heck is base number 1? Like left or right? Oh, he said left base mark. No, probably that. Either way, this is not Bastogne, so... What the frick? How's your grind going? 3... Oh, okay. They're doing something I'm not doing. We got a lot of T-18Bs. 3? I thought 2 was many. If they've got the 57 mils, it's gonna tell me. Okay, it's not saying if it's the 57 mil. Okay, well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I think it's just the standard one. Still, though, the one with the 57 mil, that thing freaks out and just starts shooting everybody. I always think. I think it was that character from Friends. Ooh. That scientist guy who went to Eastern Europe, and he mentioned Minsk and Grozny and a few things. So I always, whenever there's the map of Grozny, I'm like, let's party in Grozny. Well, what base he got? Yeah, go Wyvern, that's what they do, man. Until the JU-288 turned up. It takes way more. Like the 288C wrecks everything. That plane is a nuisance. It just freaking steals so many bases. Okay, you see, this is the thing. There's probably going to be a bomber coming this way. Now I want to be there first. Gonna be a bomber going low. Let's just see if I can spot one. Oh, you see? Oh man, there's 2 of them. Go, 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 go. So as long as they don't hit me on my engine, because that does happen. Sometimes I engage them and they get me on the engine from the tail. From the tail gunner. That's the Piranha plane. That's the Piranha plane. Oh, I hate the Piranha plane. I'm gonna have to engage him. Head on with the Piranha plane is a nightmare. I always call the P-61 the Piranha plane because it's got so many guns on the front. It's like a friggin' piranha. So is he turning my way? No, okay, he's got something up with the base. Let me see if I can get the SU-6 first. I keep an eye on you. I know you. I know you, Piranha Plane. I know you causing trouble. What the frick? How did I get such a small amount of hits? Just didn't curve the way I wanted it to. And he's got his tail gunner out. Yeah. Oh no, not yet. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, no, Wyverns steal bases, but I've got to say, Wyverns are very bad with the base stealing, but 288Cs are way worse. Like, I miss Wyverns when I'm in a match with a 288C. Which is saying something, because I do dislike Wyverns for the base stealing. Okay, we're getting into it. We're getting into the mood, man. I don't know what happened to the P61. I assume that one of my colleagues, one of my teammates over here shot him down, because something happened. Okay, 3.8, 3.7. And if he was still going, he would have probably gotten to us. Although that base has gotten beaten down, so might be wrong. Because he was going at that base earlier. And go for it. Dang it, not enough. Oh, engine down. What? That engine's not fully down. What the frick? Dang it, I'm not gonna make it back. That is the weakness of this plane, is the radial engine. But it doesn't happen that much. You get shot in the engine and then you end up wrecked. Yes! I love it when I've gotten my engine busted and I still manage to get a kill. It happens every now and again. That's what I love about this plane. Good combination of a strong cannon with a sufficiently strong machine gun. Now this thing's spaded. It's the radial engine. This radial engines, I've noticed, they tend to go out way faster than the inlines because they don't have the armor. Like the B239 had the same weakness, and a lot of the planes that I fight with radial engines, it's just because it's got more exposed area that can actually have a bullet slap into it. It's not like a massive weakness, but it is definitely a weakness that I've noticed with the radial engines. Okay, I'm just going to try and peacefully land this thing. There's no way I'm getting to the strip. Don't hit the pillbox, man! Ooh, I got my gear out. I thought I wasn't going to have enough time. And then this happened. Oh, slow down. Slow down, man. Peaceful field. Ooh, it's going to wreck the gear. Yep, there you go. That is sad. Like, if that's the case, because my engine wasn't blacked out completely. Like, usually what happens is I get a knock and it goes yellow or orange, and then I have enough. Most of the time I have enough to just barely make it back to strip before the engine gives out. That one was still red. It hadn't blacked out yet, but it still gave me a 0% on my thrust. But at least we got 2, so we're pushing up the average. I think, yeah, we got the SU6 and we got that other one. And then a few assists, I think 2 assists or 1 assist. There you go. Come on, KUK 100 plus 32833. So we are officially like the last stretch. Not even the last 10th, the last 12th. Then I'm going to have this thing aced, which is going to be fun because I very rarely get that plane on lost control with the G-forces. So if I ace this plane, it's going to have even more G tolerance and stamina. So it's going to be good. Yeah, red outline but blacked, like the area of the components usually blacked with the... What the heck's happening? There you go. With the red outline. And it was red hatch. So it was about to go out, but it should still have had a little bit of power left. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. This is the Bastogne map. So it's right there. I usually aim for them. Let me see. They're gonna send their bombers over there because they're gonna want to avoid our strip. I usually try and intercept the bombers and then engage the fighters right after that. All the fighter escorts. Dude, why are they calling like Bastogne? Means no calling. Again, what was it again? Take what you can, give nothing back. That's the rules, man. Bastogne map. Yeah. No, it gave me 0. I was just wrecked. Well, yeah, I don't think, even if it was red and I had a little bit of time left, I don't think I would have had enough. If it was orange, I might have had enough, like, left to get back. But yeah, I was. What the frick? These SB2Cs are kill stealing like crazy. Because they're using that altitude advantage to dive down before everything else. And usually that's not a problem, but they are just diving down to shoot other planes. Stop it, man. Stop doing, that's our job. You're supposed to go bomb and take care of the ground targets. Because I need, what, 9? I still need 9 targets. Yeah, this one couldn't. Let's see. That BF-110 is not out yet. I want it. I was embarrassed by BF-110 once in this plane. Its tail gunner I think its tail gunner pilot sniped me. I was like, what? And I mean like fat. I think it was like 3 bullets. And the tail gunner pilot sniped me. I was like, what the heck? Let me see. There you go. 1, 2, 3. There being a P-51 over there. I still don't see the BF-110. Let's see. Ooh, the P-61 actually got on the Piranha plane. Okay, well, let's see if I can get that one. If that BF-110 didn't disappear, I would still be going on the left side, but it disappeared, so I'm not gonna look for it now. Where the frick did he? Oh, frick, he got him already. Dang it. And now we got a Piranha plane coming. Where did that BF-110 go to? I didn't see it get knocked out. It's just gone. Must be in a spot where nobody's seeing. Okay, more speed, more speed, more speed. Well, more altitude. There you go. Piranha plane. Let's get him. Uh-oh. Head-ons with a Piranha plane is a disaster because of like 4, 5, 6 machine guns in the front. That thing is, it's like a mad scientist built this thing. Ooh! Yo. Okay. Wings are surviving. Is that thing still operational? I got it severe. Didn't I get it severe? I think I got critical or severe. Okay. Can my flaps still operate? No, okay, I'm destabilized. I'm gonna go down. Problem is, I know don't do front strip. Especially if the battle is this active, don't do front strip. Yes! If I do front strip, that LA5, somebody's gonna come for me. There's always somebody that does sniping on the front strip. It's usually that confidence. If you're like, I'm sure it's okay. Like my repair on this crew is very fast. It's like 15 seconds. Should I or shouldn't I? You know what? I'm gonna try. Let me try. Because with 15 seconds, I think we have a good chance. I don't see anything sniping us. Wait a minute. Aha! What's that? There he is. I'd actually be willing to take him on. I would be willing to take him on. Oh, look at him. You think I'm going down to strip? Oh, I need repair. Man, help me. Just kidding. Let's get him. He's gonna regret that. You're gonna regret that action. He's one of those that shoot way too early. Oh, you serious? Oh, frick? That was like his death strike. Like, if I didn't lose momentum, I might have made it back to the strip because this thing can fly with one wing. But it's the fact that whatever happened, it also wrecked my momentum. That sucks because I got him and then I was already getting out of the way and a stray hit my wing. Frick. Okay, well, at least we got 2. Come on, you. Come on, you. That was a weird result because I could see him turn around and was like, oh man, look at that. Somebody's going to the strip. He thought he could get me. I'm like, it's a trick. Let me see. Wait. Crew. I want vitality because I got pilot sniped a few times and I'm like, what? My freaking vitality is at 6 out of 10 and I'm like, 6 out of 8 currently. And I'm like, it's gotta be better than that, man. I don't want to get pilot sniped. I don't like getting pilot sniped, especially when you're in a very good position. I think the last time I got pilot sniped was from the side by I think it was a BF-109. A few matches back, but I was like, it sucks because it's so quick. You can't do anything about it. That's basically what I did to that BF-110 just now, because his plane was in decent shape, so I probably pilot sniped him. Let's go! Oh, it's the American position. Because they got that concentration and they're pushing, the Germans pushing the bulge. Oh my. Although it's definitely over a larger area than this. Okay, let's see. Come on. Come on, plane, lift. Okay, so he's there. This was better. So I'm going to stay with this side. I've got a feeling I was wrong about my original theory that they were going to think about where the fighters are. So I'm just going to stick with these bases and see if I can intercept a bomber. Let's just see. I wonder if I'm getting stream sniped. Nah, doesn't look like it. Come on, climb, machine, climb. Actually, this is 287, 288. That's still quite slow. I don't want to engage the extra thrust right now. Let's at least get like 350. Come on now, climb. 30. Come on, speedometer. I mean, I get it if this thing doesn't have a speedometer, because how would it measure speed? I still think that it would. Somehow I have one. The most active thing is the clock and the altimeter, and don't really see anything else here. That's like moving noticeably. I'd assume oil pressure or something like that, but I didn't see it. Okay, we got one base. Where's the other one? Oh, you see it? Or do we? Okay, I almost thought we lost the base already. Let's see. Do I see any vague shapes and shadows that look like a plane? No. I see they're coming from there. Let's see. If there's somebody diving, there's usually at least one. There's usually one diving. So let's see if I can find them. You'll be lower down, trying to get to the base early. Using that gravity. That's over there. Where are they all? Okay, they're all going over that base. Base is about 4 kilometers away. Let's see. Okay, there's something going on there. But I think now they're all aiming at the one plane. I thought I saw like a stream of fire, but crossfire, so I thought it was 2 planes, but no, it's just the one. Let's see. I was wrong this time. Now they're going that way. Darn it! Ooh. Okay, I was wrong twice. But I need altitude. If I don't have altitude, I'm gonna struggle to get him. Okay. Ooh, he's gonna do that thing. Okay, no, scratch that completely. I've had a case where I had a bomber and he's probably going to be right on top of me when I get under the cloud line. Come on, show him to me. Yeah, I could hear him. I could hear him. He's to the left. Still to the left. Oh, please find him. He's a bit to the right. Darn it, he's deep in the clouds. Please tell me he's still diving. Hey! Oh, thank goodness, finally. But he's still got gravity on his side. That was terrible. But it looks like there's nobody else here. Oh, you see, he's diving. He's out diving me. Oh, he used the clouds very well. I will give him that. I'm gonna have to practically nuke my engine trying to catch up. Because he's got so much gravity on his side still. I don't know how much this engine can take, but I'm gonna have to really brutally push this engine. The problem is he's gonna have a massive advantage because I am pushing my poor machine to the limit trying to catch up. So when his tail gunner opens up, I'm gonna be in big trouble. Okay, let's see if I can cool down a bit. Yep, there he goes. Oh! What the frick? Already? Come on, come on, come on, go down. Okay, if I do any more, my guns are going to jam up, so let me just relax a bit. He cannot be allowed to survive. He's still got an engine going. Dang it, but that thing can take. I'm trying to get his engines, but frick, it's taking. Okay, is he actually? I think he's gonna make it. Dang it, I completely used up all my ammo trying to take him down. He just would not go down. Like, maybe he doesn't have the engine strength left. Yeah, it looks like he's finally going down. Wow. Man, that thing ate machine gun fire like lunch. You see, now, this is the precarious position. So I'm going to try and see if I can switch down my engine. 85 degrees. 84, okay, so that's enough. 80% can make it. Let's see. That's going to be a bit of a dawdle. Because we literally just have to stand by and get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're kind of thinned out, but we've still got more than they do. That took every... Oh, my gun jammed. Oh, yes, friend of us. I'm just... Well, I usually do the live... Not the live, my daily afterwards. Although the thing is, most of the time I try to do dailies with an AFK type structure. Like a bomber goal or something. But this time I was like, hey man, I'm going to use the KI-100, which is not an AFK, you know, type of vehicle, so I might as well. Why so many deletes? Oh no, Rookie tends to delete his messages, but we have Streamlabs. Streamlabs deleted one of the messages. It's sensitive for all caps, which I switched off. It's sensitive for long messages, which I switched off. I checked the language one. It doesn't have one, although it does say like you can trigger it for specific words, but I haven't seen anything that like benefits that or works to my favor in that. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Basically, I don't know how to augment it. Hey, what the frick? Because I was getting worried that I wasn't going to make it to the strip. The oil's overheating fast. But yeah, this one was a bit of a downer because that B-25 ate bullets for freaking breakfast. I just still want... That and the Streamlabs bot is doing some things on Twitch as well, although it's mainly Twitch alerts that are being done directly through Streamlabs. But yeah, I still added the bot just to test it. I want to test features. Okay, so we're halfway. We're halfway! Like, This might not be fast progress. Believe me, this is way faster than the A21A. I'm not good with the A21A. That's usually the plane I take with Sweden, or the BF109. I'm not as good as I am with the KI100. The KI100 is definitely one of my more successful planes. It's not showing that well this time, but I usually have decent matches with it. I just need to get into a proper scrap. I think the only proper one I had was that Grozny one, a little bit, not even like a lot. That's true, I could do that, but then I wouldn't be able to give them shoutouts. Let me see. But thanks for the advice, because yeah, I can make it just Streamboo, because they got streamboo.com and streamboo.org. And I highly doubt anybody's gonna be saying, "Hi man, Streamboo." Like that's definitely more of a bot thing. Let's see, where's the red target? Where's the red base? There's 3. Oh, there's 2. Okay, my bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight for the center. Let me see, Cloudbot, word protection. I got preferences, bro. Let's see, punishment was no. Where do I select the words? Let me see. Add a word. There you go. Oh man, that's beautiful. Thank you for that advice. That's freaking awesome. Punishment is ban. Okay, so contains. Let's see. Okay, so if it contains Streamboo, it's just gonna ban. Beautiful. Thank you. I hope that helps. And hopefully nobody random just starts typing Streamboo in the Twitch chat, because that's a very random reason to get banned. Like it's a solid ban. It's let me see if I can do that, because the punishment I've currently got is ban. The other option's purge or timeout. I know what purge is, so I'd rather go with ban for now. Purge sounds brutal. Purge sounds a little bit worse than the ban. Let me see. Purge versus ban. Oh, purge is hard. Ban is soft, I think. Okay. Oh no, that wyvern. Why, man? You're a strike aircraft. Well, remember where it's bots. It's bots that typically say Streamboo. But okay, if you time out for 100, so that they miss the stream for sure. I'm gonna miss it. That wyvern's gonna take my kill. Come on! Go faster, for goodness sake. We're gonna lose that. He got him! Yes! He got the wyvern. Thank goodness I can get this kill. Hopefully, like that guy's clearly got good tail gunners. Let's see, he's a 1.4, 1.3. It usually depends on how early they start using their tail gunners. Is usually a sign of skill for me. Wow, that was disgraceful. How the heck did I miss that much? Okay, flip. Come on, get the speed down. He's fast. Like for a bomber, that's a fast plane. Okay, I gotta get going. Oh, the oil. Where is he? Where is he? Okay, to the side, to the side. Do not do up, down. You do to the side. That's my strength. Come on. Oof. Okay, we're still up. Not for long. Come on. Okay, is my engine damaged? No. But I'm probably stuffed. Oh man, shout out to Captain Meow. It's good to see you over there. Yeah, we finished the ground grind. I'm just doing a daily. My daily is to take out 12 targets with the Yak 3. That's my nemesis with this plane. To take out 12 planes with a fighter plane. Yeah, I must say the training is definitely helping. So consolidating all your planes under one crew, yes, that it was a very good idea. I think it's actually from Captain Meow. Very, very, very good idea. Increase the vitality, because this crew is so overpowered. Just look at them. Where are we at? 337. They are maxed out in several categories, like several defensive fire categories, several logistics categories, and quite a few pilot categories. They are maxed out. They're maxed out on G tolerance, stamina, weapon maintenance, I think repairs, not repair rank, that one's not yet, and defensive gunner, what, ranging, and the other one, I'll go give through it again, the two skills that determine your defensive gunner skills. I haven't increased their stamina or I think vitality yet. Might have actually increased the vitality, but either way, they're strong. This is a strong crew, which is definitely helping as well. Yeah. You're in the presence of the German heavies. Let's see. Okay, so they're over there. He goes up to the left. They're gonna go for our bases, so I'm gonna go over there. Just climb as fast as you possibly can. Come on, machine, climb. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's random. What would they do? Oh, they're probably looking for skill shots. But that's still random. I'd get the Panzer IV-F plus. I would get taking those to a much higher BR battle, because I have done that before and they are not great, but they can actually survive if you get a good shot somewhere. But lower than that, because that's like 3.3 I think. Lower than that on the tech tree, that is a recipe for disaster, I would imagine. Let's see, where's he going? He going for the battle line. Let's just see. There's gotta be at least 1 or 2 bombers diving low. Where he going? Okay, there they go. They're going back to the line. What the frick? They got a lot of 3 Su-6s, which I would not take lightly. Like, they are strike aircraft, so they are slower, but I would not take them lightly. That I would take lightly. BF-110, let's go full speed. Oh man, and we got 11 likes. It's beautiful. Okay, he's got a Piranha plane defending him, so that's not ideal. That's almost a repeat of the previous match, the Grozny match, where there was a Piranha plane and an Su-6. But that BF-110 has... Yeah, I wanted to say he's got bombs. He's got to have bombs if he's doing that. If he's coming this way with a strike aircraft, he's got to have some payload. I can't pen anything because the ammo is just way outclassed. I mean, you can with a... I got with my Panzer IV a side penned a... I think it was a T-54. I think it was a T-54 because it was PR or T-55, but probably a T-54. I am putting myself at massive risk ignoring the Piranha plane and going for this one first. If that Piranha plane catches up to me, I am stuffed. 4 machine guns of US madness bearing down on me. There you go. What the frick? Is he still going? Yes! And I'm still alive. Beautiful. Yeah, because I got a side shot on one of those tanks and that worked. But it's few and far between. Like, you really have to be in the right place at the right time. You can't really square up on anything and actually win, especially from the front. So your tactics become very much ambush. Come on! Piranha plane! I know it's kill stealing, but friend. As I say, my goal is to get these planes taken out. Ah, frick! He knew I was coming for him. Okay, let's go over there. I guess that's smoked. Yeah, we're going to the main battle line. Dang it! I want the Su-6. Ooh, what the Su-6? But look at this. Yeah, Panzer IV can hold its own against fairly strong opponents, I would say. Okay, there's a limit, but I was quite impressed by what it could do. Let's see. Where the heck's he going? What the heck's he doing? I'm trying to figure out what the frick this plane's doing. Oh, he's also got that incendiary. These I-185s are so random. I'm just trying to land a single bullet so that if he crashes, I get credit. Because I don't want him to crash and then not get credit for anything. Yes! Okay, that way we at least get something. Come on. This is what I mean by this plane. Its only real weakness is speed, which it lacks. Which is ironic because it's a upgrade of the Ki-61 to increase speed. Nice. Okay, he down. There's just something about it. It's got like a top line speed that's just always behind on everything else. Let's see, is he going down? Yeah, he's going down. Dang it. Ah, you see right there. Yeah, it can overcome to quite a degree. So you basically use it before they get missiles and before they get lasers. But yeah, well, their armor is still relatively similar. What's left? Are we stuffed? Okay, we don't have a lot of numbers left. Frick, everything is destroying my freaking Su-6s. Banana plane! We've got piranha planes and banana planes. That's freaking awesome. Okay, to the side, to the side. You see, the side is my victory. I just needed to not go up. This thing's way faster to the side than it is going up. Yes! That's what I tell you, this plane can do it. It's capable. Oh, you see. Oh, yes! Oh, I love this plane. This is not a better plane than a G8N1, but I do like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's worthy, man. This thing does it. I'm gonna have to say it to the people. I like this plane. It's a good plane. It has to be said. It's a freaking good plane. Like results based. It's got its weaknesses, but just if you look at results, this thing gets results. It's a good plane. Does it have a light in here? It's a nice ambience. It's beautiful. Like, it's got enough bullets that you don't run out quickly. You do run out, but you don't run out quickly. It doesn't have enough speed, but it's got great speed, but it's got enough to dogfight, definitely. It can turn on a dime, which I don't know because it's got a 20-second turn time. To me, that feels long. I thought like the peak is like 16 to 18, but it still outturns a lot of planes. So I really like this thing. Its results are pretty good. And I got 5 kills without even getting damaged. That's pretty nuts. I say this thing can have very good battles and then a few bad ones as well. But frick, when it performs, it is amazing. Let's see, we've got PL8. None of them have TNT ratings, so that means they're not bombers. What's left on our side? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got 1 bomber and 2 fighters. Okay. So yeah, I'm a fan of this thing. But it's definitely not the G8N1's like equivalent. G8N1 is just amazing because it's got to deal with the handicap of being a bomber as well. But as a fighter, this thing is good. Let's see. I think my flaps might rip off, but I'm gonna try it. I could land gearless. I'm fully aware of that, but I choose to land the standard way. Let's switch off that engine. There you go. Ooh, come on. Slow down. Slow down. Switch off the brakes. Allow the tail to get down and then do a little turn. Yo, that tail will not go down. Ooh, frick. I had to release the brake a bit at the end there. That tail just would not go down even with me turning. Like with me turning, the momentum should have swung it so that it starts going down with deceleration, but it's still lifted. Okay, I think we actually might have either hit or are one target away from our daily. So one match was enough to do that. And we see you over there. Up in the sky. I see him. Oh yeah. I usually use, if I'm going for dailies, I usually do either the IL-2 with strike aircraft dailies or the B-7A2 with bomber dailies if it's to take out ground targets, or the G8N1 if it's to take out bases. But for fighter goals, I go with the KI-100 currently because this thing is good. And I think it's rank 3 as well. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. I'm a fan. KI-61, so that is the little brother of this thing. How? What is it? I think it's a Chinese KI-61. Oh wait, USSR. What the heck? It's China on our side. What the freak? Oh wait, am I getting it wrong? I thought the more red one was the Soviet one. I'm still pretty sure it is the like more deep red one. Because that, in that China, I feel it's China. So where's the KI? Who's got the KI-61? The Soviets shouldn't have one. That would be crazy random. I mean, it would make sense because they did like fight them to a degree, but still though. Okay, switch that off. I'm gonna burn out my engine. It's practically at the friggin' boiling point. Let's see. Okay, so we got him, but he's been knocked out. That's actually quite bad. Like if your base player has been knocked out and the next base is 5 slots down, although I've seen worse. It's not a good sign for them. Okay, what have they got left? They got 2 left. I've got decent altitude. As soon as I pass by the battle line, I'll feel okay to activate an order. Oof, Mountain Blade style moon. A Mountain Blade warband when you got the moon over the battlefield. I'd always carry the winged great helmet, and then I'd try to place the moon so it's between the horns and the great helmet. Okay, I'm coming. Oops. But I'm almost 9 kilometers away, so that's gonna take a while. You please survive over there. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose that plane. And can I see what is that? Oh, US. Is he a US? Oh, okay, the US captured the KI-61. Okay, now it makes sense because I was frick! I was scared of that. To be honest. Okay, I'll activate order because there's nothing else left. I don't think anybody else is gonna do it. So bonk. I always have 15. Let's see. Okay, there he is. Dang it, Piranha plane. He would have become visible like seconds later. Piranha plane. I'm surprised he's not diving down for the A6M3 yet. Because like the exact spot, like they're at the same spot. Oh wait. What? You know. Why are they? Oh, there you go. Now he's engaging. Let's see. He's gonna get it. He's gotta get him. The way he's diving, he is... Okay, well, to be fair, I cannot recall how good a P-61 is in diving. I just know if you head on one, you're in massive trouble. It's got like freaking 4, at least 4, I think 6 to 8 or something. It's got a massive amount of machine guns at the front. Definitely 4. I think it's more. But it's definitely at least 4. Come on, come on. That would have been perfect if I got him there. Let's see. I'm going to try and intercept at a better position. Is he going to get into a spot? I think he's going to get into a spot. He got a tail gunner or something. Uh-oh. Yes! He got me a bit unexpected there. He got me a bit unexpected, I will say that. Oh, what the... What the heck is on that thing? Some sort of freaking quadruple processor AI machine. How the frick did it shoot that accurately while it was curving like that? That is insane. That's a very skilled defensive gunner he had. Frick. I'm surprised I got credit for that kill. I really thought that would have been an assist. It would have made a lot more sense. But I think that's gonna put us over the line. Yo! I didn't know P61s are defensive gunners. Because I usually get shot down in head-ons. But the freaky thing was how accurate that was. He was just pelting me straight up. Ooh, what's this? There you go. Nice. Okay, so we got our dailies, but yeah, I stand by it, people. I stand by it. This is a good plane. Did I ace it? No, I didn't ace it yet, but we're getting closer. Why is it saying rewards not collected? Give me my rewards, man. Give me my freaking reward. Oh, we got one. We actually managed to get one. That's the first time. I usually never get these. It goes to show you a little bit of extra. Ooh, what's that? Why standard, man? I want something special. But I doubt I'll get that. I highly doubt it. Still cool, though. Still cool to have gotten one. Which one did I get? Seems to. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, oh man. So thank you very much, everybody. That was an extended version of the stream, that's for sure. The dailies do take some time. But yeah, I felt like doing them. So I hope you all have a very good day, very good week as well. There's nobody I can raid to right now on Twitch, so that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I hope you all have a very good week. Thank you very much for so many viewers. I think this is definitely, undoubtedly the highest viewer count my stream's ever had. So thank you very much to everybody. Like and subscribe, because we're gonna plan on doing a 6-hour stream if we hit 500 subscribers. That'll be freaking awesome. Hope you all have a very good day. This has been Eden of Tide. Bye bye.